Almost 20 years ago, a farm broadcaster from Des Moines took to the countryside to recognize farmers for making some of Iowa's best neighbors. Today, the Gary Wergin Good Farm Neighbor Award lives on. It showcases Iowa's farm families who take pride in their stewardship of livestock, the land, and their communities. More after this.
My name is Charlie Brunker, and my wife and I and our kids run Precision Ag, try to be on the cutting edge every time we can. We turned on FMH, Precision Ag, crop insurance. We harnessed what we're already doing, and we'll never look back. Grandpa used to call a field, 100 acres, and now we're planting 90 of the 100 acres. Well, we're only paying for the 90 that we plant, and those details actually increased our APHs anywhere from 5 to 12% in the first year.
The Coalition to Support Iowa's Farmers was started in 2004 for farmers, by farmers, to help all livestock farmers grow successfully and responsibly, whether it was their first barn they were putting up or expanding their existing farmstead. And one thing that became apparent relatively quickly was the fact that we needed to do a better job of recognizing livestock farmers that went the extra mile, whether it was being more involved in their local community, being outstanding caretakers of their livestock, as well as great stewards of the land.
Named in honor of WHO radio farm broadcaster Gary Wergin, who passed away in 2003, the award is presented 10 to 12 times a year by the Coalition to Support Iowa's Farmers. Over a span of 17 years, more than 157 farm families who raise livestock have been recognized. One of those farmers is Dave Struthers of Maxwell.
There's so many negatives that get brought out. I mean, the news seems to be the headlines are the bad things that happen, and there's a lot of good things that happen in the world.
Dave started farming when he was just 17. He bought his first 120 acres and started raising livestock to cash flow the crop ground. Today, he grows soybeans, corn, and alfalfa and raises pigs and cattle. He was recognized as a Good Farm Neighbor Award recipient in 2016.
Being able to receive the Good Farm Neighbor Award was one of the good things that I really appreciated, being recognized for my contributions in my community and different state organizations. I've been active in commodity organizations with the Farm Bureau, the pork producers, Soybean Association, a little bit of stuff with corn even. So I'm kind of well-rounded in that aspect. I really appreciate the acknowledgement of my contributions, and it's nice to be appreciated.
Waddingham says he has yet to present the award to a livestock farmer who believes they are worthy of the recognition.
Through all that time, the 1, 2, 3 constants that we see every time are very humbled farmers, humbled families that always say, we don't do anything different than anybody else, so why would you recognize us? And it's really because somebody cared enough to nominate them for the award for just being active and involved in their communities and maybe helping the neighbor clean up after a storm, maybe move some snow in the winter, but just those types of things that they don't have to do, but they choose to do.
In addition to helping neighbors and caring for their livestock, Wergin Good Farm Neighbor Award recipients take great pride in caring for the land and water.
Many of the winners have implemented numerous conservation practices, terraces, buffer strips, other edge of the field practices to help better the environment, which most of the time is coming out of their own pockets to make that happen.
To nominate a deserving farmer for the Wergin Good Farm Neighbor Award, go to supportfarmers.com. The fillable PDF is simple to complete and will make a tangible difference in elevating the importance of farmers as neighbors.